Welcome back to another video, guys, and thank you as always for all the support, all the comments you're asking questions, all the comments you're saying nice things about the videos. It's all so appreciated, so thank you very much. And today we're doing a bit of an interesting one, which is kind of based on the week I've had over the last week. Now, I'm halfway through my Easter holidays now. I've had an absolutely fantastic holiday. Thank you everyone that has been asking me how's it going, and do tell me what you've been doing during your Easter holidays. But I want this to be a bit of a collaborative video today that involves you guys as well, because one of the things teachers struggle with across the entire country is a bit of burnout and a bit of kind of being able to switch off from work. And when you leave the school gates at the end of the day, it's not always, that doesn't mean your working day is over, that you might have work to do when you get home. You might have some extra work that you're thinking about. You might be thinking about what you're going to do the next day. And teachers all over the country, if you just search for kind of things on teachers on Twitter on a Sunday evening, they'll be thinking about, tweeting about the work they're doing the next day and what they're doing. They're always thinking about what's coming next. They're always thinking about what they're going to do next, how they're going to help the kids next. And they never, ever really are able to just switch it. And that's part of being a teacher. Part of being a teacher is it takes over your life. It takes over everything you do. It takes over everything that you are, in terms of you are there and you're going to be a teacher and you're doing it for the kids, for the best for them. And trying to switch off from that is really, really hard. And I found it really difficult this week to switch off. Normally, I'm quite good at kind of ending the day and leaving school and saying, right, I'm not going to do anything more till I come back the next day. And normally when I get to holidays, I'm the same. I go, actually, okay, this is my time. It's the holidays now. And I don't really turn off. And I found that actually I was struggling to do that. I was struggling to turn off from school and to kind of stop thinking about everything that was going on. And that's part of the reason why I didn't put a video up on Friday this week. I had a little break from putting videos up because I needed a little break for myself and for my family. Okay, we needed to have that kind of turn off time, because I think I probably got to about Wednesday before I really switched off from thinking about things I had to do. Every other day there was something I was thinking about. Oh, I've got to do this bit of planning, I've got to do this bit of work, I've got to make this video, I've got to plan this video, I've got to edit something, and all this kind of stuff was coming through my head, thinking about things I had to do for school. Now, I've still not done any work to prepare for next term yet this holiday. I did a good chunk of it before the holiday started, so I was a bit ahead of myself, and I do have a little bit I need to do, and I will do that over the course of the next week at some point. But I've purposely made sure that I've not done any work yet, and that's because I needed the time off. I needed to switch off, and it's been really, really positive being able to do that. And I would encourage you guys, if you can, to make sure during the holidays that you can just turn off from work and make sure you focus on the people around you. Over this last week, me and my wife, we've met 2, 3, maybe 4 different friends. We've met, some of them brought their kids around. We've gone and seen family. Family have come and seen us 2 or 3 times. We've done different things, like we had to go to the dentist, which goes to the doctors, which, you know, that's never the fun stuff, but we just had to do it, and so we got it done. We've been to the opticians. We've been near the beach. We've been to a wedding. We've done all this kind of thing, and I'm going to put a little montage of stuff that we've done over the holiday on the screen very soon. But yeah, it's just been really, really nice to be able to switch off and get out there and enjoy what has been a fantastic weather. And I had a comment from someone recently where they were talking about the warm weather and I was talking about the weather in the video. It does just make everything so much better when it's warm, when it's nice, when you can get outside. And I think that was really, really important for me, that I could just turn off and switch off and enjoy myself. And I have done, and that's why I'm now making this video, and this video is now being published and is during Easter, because I've had that break. I do love making these videos. There's something that is really important to me and I'm really passionate about. I'm really passionate about spreading the word about teaching, how it's a really, really good, exciting job that you can get into. And some of the horror stories you hear about what teaching's like, it's not always like that, or it's not ever like that for some of them. And it's just about spreading the word about what being a teacher is really like. And hopefully you guys are finding this helpful and it's really interesting for you to listen to. But yeah, it's been really, really good just having that little bit of a break from it and getting your mind refreshed and reset. But they do say, obviously, teachers get a lot of holidays, and one of the best things about it is that we get a lot of time off from work as well. We've got a lot of time to spend with the family, to go and see friends, to go and visit other people and travel across the country and hopefully across the world again. I really, really need a holiday. We've not been abroad for I think 3 years now, and I cannot wait. Hopefully not this summer, the next summer we're going to book a summer holiday again, because now everything kind of COVID free, depending on what you believe, but I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, it's just, hopefully we'll be able to get abroad soon, and it's those kind of things that we look forward to, that we are really lucky to have all that time to do that. But it's also something where, like we said at the start, it does take over your world, it does take over your life sometimes, teaching, and you have to know when to draw the line. Because as always in the news, and I put a video about this recently, we're always talking about this teacher shortages, teachers threatening to quit. There was a Guardian article recently talking about how so many percentage of teachers are thinking they're going to quit in the next 5 years. And it's always something that you hear about teaching. It's never going into teaching for the long term. You don't hear about teachers going to teaching thinking they're going to teach forever. They go into teaching thinking they'll teach forever at the start, and and then 2-3 years down the line they're not so sure again. And that's generally because of this burnout they get. Okay, teachers get a lot of holiday because they need a lot of holiday. Their job is very intense, it's very hard work, is a lot of hours in a short space of time. And you have to remember that technically, and I did put a video out about this somewhere, I'll try and put up there, that teachers don't actually get paid during their holiday. They get a paycheck during August or during the holidays, but their pay is spread out over the 12 months, but it's divided up into the chunks that they're actually in school for. So they don't actually get paid for the holidays, it just gets spread out that way. And so yeah, it's something where it is really important and really very much needed for teachers. So hopefully this kind of thing where, and I'm offering my advice about how to kind of handle the holidays here, and just try and make sure you do turn off, and you do have that time where you're not in school, you're not thinking about school, you're not doing any work. You do need to get your work done, and like I said, I've got work, I'm going to do it. As part of being a teacher is working during your holidays. I'm going to spend probably 2 days over these 2 weeks doing some work, but that's not bad, is it, guys? With being honest, you get 2 weeks off, you spend 2 days working, that's all right. I'm happy with that. I know I can fit it in around when I want to do things, around when I've got places to go and things to see, but it's just about making sure that you do turn off. And so now we're coming to the collaborative part of this video. I want you guys to let me know, in your holidays, what do you do to make sure you turn off from work, all right? Now, that can be things that you go and do, so it could be places you visit, it could be places around the world that you want to go and see. It could just be things you do, like you go and visit family, you go and see friends, you maybe go to the theatre, the cinema. I just want to know, how do you guys turn off? What are some strategies you use? Do you turn your emails off? Do you mute your school WhatsApp conversation? Do you make sure that you go somewhere and spend a day without your phones? You lock your laptop in a cupboard so you can't get at it for a week? What is it that you guys do to make sure you turn off from work, turn off from school, and just make sure you are relaxing and giving your brain a rest? But yeah, I want this to be a collaborative idea where we can all put down in the bottom, in the comments, our ideas of what we do to kind of turn off from work and relax and enjoy ourselves. Because it is very important, being a teacher, that you can have that time to stop, to rest, to relax, and to prevent burnout from happening, because it is a very serious thing. It is a very real thing, and teachers do suffer from it, where they are teaching for so many years and they get to a point where they just can't keep going at the pace they've been going anymore. And that can always be a struggle when you hit that point, and it's something I've not hit yet, and I'm hoping I won't ever hit, because I do think about it a lot, and I think about the different strategies I can use to make sure I'm not going to get to that point and that I can turn off. And my wife's a teacher as well, so she also obviously knows about the hard work it can be, so we're both very good at helping each other from turn off. And now we've got our 6-month-old, we are just non-stop busy, so it is just always non-stop going on with the work that we have to do, and also non-stop getting on with our family life. So it does keep us very busy, but it's also very easy to then turn off because you're always thinking about something else because you're busy with a kid. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of pause here because I just want to show you guys what we've done over the first half of this Easter holidays, all the stuff we managed to fit in, and hopefully you can take some kind of inspiration from it. So as always, guys, there'll be a new video on a Tuesday, a Friday, and a Sunday. Thank you very much for all the support, it's much appreciated, and I'll see you very soon.